Good morning, Misfits. It is MAHA Monday. I am your host, Zack Bonfilio, aka the Misfit Patriot. Welcome to all the Misfits in the chat. Donna Marie on the edge, W. Wilson, Wiki Nod Nod, Great Guy Gary, Amy, K Heart 917, Bumba is here, JG is me. How's everybody doing today? Okay, let's start off with this. We got a little bit of an issue here, and I alluded to it on Friday. I didn't want to believe it. Jeremy over at LFA has withheld my last paycheck without reason. He's taken my money, stolen from me. That will not stand. I will not allow it. This is a gif of Stewie. Where's my money, man? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to drop his contact info. I'm going to give you guys his contact info. I'm going to post this on the internet. And I'm going to have you guys hit him up because he blocked me. He blocked me immediately after the original issue. Like I basically, and I explained this before, okay? Now look, I want to be very clear. This is not a mistake on my end. I went back and I looked at every email that I get because they use QuickBooks, right? I get every email. It says a deposit had been initiated and I was going to get my money on August 4th, which was last Wednesday. That happens every month. Every single month, the email said the money would be there. I went back into my bank account, and it was in my bank account on that day. There was never any delays. There was never any cross issues with that. So we have every day, every email, and then the deposit being initiated on August 1st. Or 2nd, whichever one it was. But either way, the email, when I got the email, at some point between then and there, the transaction was canceled. That's theft. That's probably illegal. It's probably a civil matter. I don't think I'm going to, file a, I might. I honestly don't know, but I don't think I'm going to file a lawsuit over that amount of money. It's just the principle. You don't do that. That's insane. I showed up for work every single day for that entire month. I did 30 days of work. I even covered Kevin's show a couple of times. I didn't ask for any extra money for that. I did that for free. I was doing stuff behind the scenes, hooking him up with investors, promoting for him. Never said a bad word about him. But when he tried to move my show on 24 hour or less than 24 hours notice, I said, fuck you. That's what I said. That is not enough where you hold my last paycheck. You motherfucker. So, I will be posting his information. I didn't queue this up, so I was running around a little bit trying to get the show ready. But I want my money. I want my fucking money. It's not even a lot of money. I just want it. If I ever see you in real life, Jeremy, and I have not gotten my money, I will get my money. But let's hope that you are smart enough to do this the right way and just make a stupid, there was a clerical error post, and you can think that people are going to believe you, and maybe they will, and I don't give a fuck. But I want that clerical error done right now. I want it done by the end of the day today. I already reached out to a lawyer. They're going to send a demand letter. Demand letters don't do a lot, but it'll tell you that I'm starting the process. Okay. I find it absolutely hilarious how this guy talks all the time about how he's some righteous Christian. The shit that he says in those chats behind the scenes, he calls people cunts and hard R N words. He's no righteous Christian, but neither am I. I'm not saying he's not a Christian. saying he's a fake fuck and a cunt. And he's got my money, and I want my money. I want to show you this, too. Somebody in my chat, I'm not going to post their username, but this was on Instagram. Hey, Zack, Misfit Patriot. I was feeling a little petty this morning after the show. I followed a raid over and listened to Sean. By the way, nobody fuck with Sean. Sean's awesome. I don't want to bring him in the middle of this at all. I don't like the fact that he's mutuals, but I'm not going to stop being who I am just because I have a friend who's a friend of his. Anyway, I hung around when Jeremy came on. I followed you over to LFA from your channel. I did a $10 rant saying anyone looking for you can find you at TMP Uncensored on Rumble, and I also wished Bad Moon a happy birthday. Jeremy muted me. I was giving him a chance not to be a douche, and he blew it, so I'm canceling my subscription to LFA. I'll be redirecting my $5 a month to Sean when he lands at Silverlock. I'm sure LFA will be fine without my monthly $5, but I'm not supporting that. I vote with my wallet, even if it's $5. Jeremy showed his true character. So, at least I know I wasn't overreacting when I said F you. Like, I said F you because, again, in my mind, the only thing I could think of as to why Jeremy would move behind the scenes and get Paul Harrell to agree to take my spot and, you know, do a bunch of stuff where you're like, you're going to move all the show around. And I'm the last one to find out. And I find out 15 hours before my next show that I'm not doing that show. The only thing that I could think of is he cared about his audience leaving LFA and coming over here to me. So, I mean, if you guys want to go test it out for yourself, go over to LFA and say, "Did you know that Zack's on TMP Uncensored?" You'll be muted. You'll be muted. Isn't that hilarious? So, let's see here. I'm just gonna pull this up. I need to find it. I'm gonna put Jeremy's email on the screen. I'm gonna put his phone number on the screen. And I'm going to give you the contact info that's publicly available. Because fuck you. You do not want to fuck with me. You do not want to make an enemy out of me. I would not have been an enemy. I would have left LFA and praised you and sent people over there and raided LFA from this channel if you didn't do this. But you did. You shouldn't have. I don't know what I never did anything to you. I was never ever anything that I didn't deserve this, and I definitely don't deserve to have you rob me. That's my money, dude. You will have my money. Don't get shit twisted. You have my fucking money. You have essentially stolen from me. And if you want to fucking call a few people from Massachusetts and find out what happens when people steal from me, go ahead, dude. I will go back to that person. Don't ever let me catch you in real life. If it could be $40, by the way, guys. It could be $40, it could be $60, it could be $1,000. It doesn't matter. It's the principle. You don't rob me. All right. So, what do I do here? We go text, free type. Okay. We'll put that on the screen. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. All right, add one existing. There we go. Okay, so this was from the other day when I had to be right back. It's just freaking aggravating, man. I don't want to do this. Jeremy is political, and a lot of stuff changed when he announced, yeah, well, fucking, he's got the politician part down because he's a scumbag and a liar. All right, give me one sec. Okay, email. If you guys want to email Jeremy and say, hey, bro, what the hell? It is J. Harrell 2012 at gmail.com. Okay. And if you want to call or text Jeremy. It is... Where are you, fucker? And by the way, I'm going to be rating his show pretty much every day. I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to jump on here a half hour early, and I'm just going to raid his show so you guys can go over there and just be like, "Where's Zack's money? Why did you steal Zack's money?" Okay, Jeremy's phone number 603-477. You want to call this doxing, fuckface? Go ahead. I don't care. It's not doxing. You owe me money. Oh, actually, it looks like I'll have to do a separate one of these. Here, we'll put this one up real quick. There's Jeremy's email. Do not ever think I am not childish enough to do this. Okay. How do I add a new text? This is on the screen, guys, if you want to just send the email. Text. Go ahead. Add one existing. Okay, I don't know how to do that. Here, let's just edit this one. You guys all got that right down? Okay, good. Here, we'll just do this. 603 477 1686. Okay, there's Jeremy's phone number. Text him, call him, and say, "Where's my fucking money?" I am absolutely not letting this go. If you want to talk shit about me on the internet, if you want to do that, I can let that go. If you want to fire, I don't know if he even, quote, fired me from LFA. He took my show and he offered to move it, and I said, I'm not doing that. So, whatever. You steal my fucking money, we have a problem. Out of principle. I grew up on the fucking streets, dude. We don't do this. This is not how shit works. You don't run and hide with my money in your pocket. I'll find it, I'll turn your pockets inside out, and I'll beat the absolute shit out of you. It's fucked up that you're making me do this. But I'm doing this. Alright, one more thing. We also have an address and a email for LFA. Let's see here. LFA contact info. Okay, actually, I can pull this right off of my notes. That's Jeremy's phone number right under me, guys, by the way. Here, you know what I should do? Hold on. I got an idea. Jay, we're going to put this on the screen for the entire show. 2012 at gmail.com. And what's his phone number? Let me read it off the screen here. 603. Hope you're fucking watching, you fat cunt. Don't take my money. Ever. Don't take my money. Ever. Ever. Do not rob me. Do not steal from me. I have a platform. You should look and see what I did with my brother. Stole from my mother when she was dying. You don't think I'm fucking petty enough to do this shit, dude? Think again. Gave you plenty of fucking warning. Okay. Oh wait, actually let me put Jeremy's phone number. Okay. Here we go. It's about to be on the screen, and it's going to stay on the screen the whole fucking show. And maybe I'll put it on the show tomorrow, too. Maybe I'll just have this on the fucking show until this fucker realizes, give me my fucking money. Sorry. I forgot about the new rule with the naughty button. Okay. This should make things a little easier, a little simpler. Browse, desktop. Perfect. Here we go. This is the LFA contact info from his X page. So I don't know if this is public. This is what he put or somebody put up there. But there's a P.O. Box 527, Claremont, New Hampshire. The email is contact@lfatv.us. Jeremy Harrell's email is jharrell2012@gmail.com. And Jeremy's phone number is 603-477-1686. All right, here we'll copy that. Presentation screen. Let's put it right in here in the bottom right. Okay, we'll put that here. I know it's tough to read, but we'll see. We'll have that there. If I get billed for my rent that he muted, I'm contacting Rumble for a refund. Yes, I can be that petty. Guys, I think that I might come off right now as a little bit, petty, a little bit childish. Why don't you just let it go? For some people, that's fine. You can do that. You can have that opinion. I grew up where if somebody took $5 off my nightstand, you beat the shit out of him. He owes me a lot more than $5, but it's still not about the money. Put that fucking money in my bank account by the end of the day today. I'm not asking, I'm telling. This is not a fucking conversation. I'll get a plane ticket. I'll fly to fucking Iowa or wherever the fuck you are, and I'll beat you in front of your fucking kids. That's how fucking serious I am about this. Fuck you, dickhead. Give me my money. Go remind him. Fucking scumbag and a coward. Scumbag and a coward. Because you mute and then you block and then you run away and then you tell your followers, no, Zack, I gave Zack an opportunity to... No, you didn't. You did some scummy shit behind the scenes with your new little buddy Paul Harrell, who only gets about 9 likes per show. I'm doing a third of his fucking numbers, and I have 1/100th of your audience. You fucked up because you wanted to go and start running for office and you wanted to clean up your image. So you got rid of the bad boy. I'm fine with that. You could have told me. You could have said, hey, I'm rebranding and I don't want you to be here. And I would have been like, fine. Fine. I know, sorry guys. I'm heated today. I'm heated because Jeremy robbed me and I don't like being robbed. But Jeremy could have just come out and said, I think that you're a little too edgy for the show. I would have been like, dude, I agree with you. Okay? Don't worry. I'll go over to my show. I'll go over to TMP Uncensored and I'll tell everybody, hey guys, LFA is awesome. Go over there. That's not what you did. What you did was you did some shady, scummy shit and you fucked me over. All right? If you want to fuck me over, that's the problem. If you come to me with a good amount of respect and decency like a man, that's another thing. I'm not saying it's Paul's fault, by the way. I'm saying Paul is now in my spot. Paul is not doing well in my spot. It's irritating, man. It's irritating when people steal from you. It's irritating when people do scummy shit like he did. It's even more irritating when people steal from you. My last paycheck needs to be in my fucking bank account, or I'm gonna make this fucking World War III, dude. I'm not fucking around. You put my money in my fucking account. You have my fucking account information. Put my money in my fucking account. All right, let's go over to Rumble because I'm not letting this go either. to show you how idiotic that whole move was. All right, this is Paul's show right now. What's Paul doing? Okay, Paul's got 2,500 people in there. That's cool. Let's go to. Let's see here. Where's Paul? I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm being a little petty here. Maybe I'm being a little petty. 27 likes. Maybe I'm being a little petty here. 53 likes. 6,000 views. 6,000 views. Where's the other one? 4,000 views. Okay, let's go over to my channel. I have 1.84 thousand followers. LFA has 120 something thousand followers. I'm doing over 1,000 views a show. Getting 40 likes, the same amount of likes as Paul on a channel with 100,000 fucking followers. Something seems up. Maybe Jeremy's buying followers. I don't know. Should we move on? I'll ask the chat. I was going to try to actually, I got a little, I went a little off course there. Why the fuck is that still there too? Hold on. Get rid of that. You know what? We'll get rid of that. We'll put back on copy. Paste. Yeah. We'll put this up here. If you guys want to contact Jeremy and tell him to give me my money, that would be great. Woosah. Yes, woosah that crap away. Yeah, sure. It's not your money he stole. I watched Paul's show the other day, and he had fallen through a Mossad. He had fallen for the Mossad satirical page tweet about the invasion of Spain. Bro, it's that time. I'm not really shitting on Paul. I don't know Paul. What was Paul supposed to do? Be like, no, I'm not going to take Misfit's show. No, what Jeremy should have done was Jeremy should have been like, hey, I'm going to move your show to Paul's. And I would have been like, okay. I don't want to be here no more. I'm not doing a 4 o'clock show. Anyway. Made it, got my coffee, all is good. Bad Moon, you probably want to look at the first part of this show. If Bad Moon just showed up, he missed me going nuclear. Essentially, just to recap, because I'm about to move on from this and go do the news. Essentially, Jeremy has stolen my money. He is not paying me my final check, my final deposit, even though I did the whole month of shows. I just so I wasn't being paranoid, I went back and I looked and seen if all the other deposits had came in on time. They did. It is now 6 days after the deposit was supposed to be there, and it's still not there. Give me my money. And also, I covered this. Somebody went over to his show and said, hey, Zack's on TMP Uncensored right now, and if you do that, apparently you will be muted. If you guys want to go try it for yourselves, go over there and say, Zack's on TMP right now. You'll probably be muted. So because of those two things, this is Jeremy's contact info, and this is LFA's contact info. I want you to go over there, and I want you to say, why are you stealing from Misfit? What did he do? He showed up every day and did his job as part of the agreement. He didn't do anything that you guys didn't agree to. I mean, I did the show for 5 months. There was no complaints. There was no conversations. He never gave me any warnings. I just found out 15 hours before my next show, hey, I'm moving you, or hey, I want to let you know that we're going to be putting Paul in your show. Okay. I go, okay, well, I'll go back to my show. All right, well, so I can't go and tell my audience, can't go tomorrow and just say, hey, guys, I'm going to be doing my show at the same time, same show. No. Yeah. That is not okay. It's not okay to do that, but it is especially not okay to hold my final check and take my fucking money. That's my money. You're a fucking thief. That is what you are. You are a thief and a scumbag if you do that. I will keep this contact info on my fucking screen every single fucking show. I will start my show 30 minutes early until you pay me, and I will raid your show so that my followers keep asking you, where the fuck is Zack's money? Still can't really understand why. Couldn't be language. Jeremy drops ugly stuff all the time. I don't watch Jeremy's show because honestly, not gonna lie, I feel comfortable saying this now. It's fucking boring. Right? I have tried watching Jeremy's show. I've tried watching a lot of other people's shows on LFA. Sean is the only one that I can get through a whole hour without going, eh. I love Sean's show. So I watch Sean's show. It's nothing against the other hosts at LFA. They're good. It's just I have a certain type of show that I like to listen to. I like to be engaged. Jeremy, he seems like he can't keep me engaged. That's all. No offense. Where's my fucking money? Where is my fucking money? Jeremy, give me my money. All right. I think I'm going to move on. Contact info is going to be right here. But here's the news. We did the first half of the show. Did he do this to Pete too? I don't know. Too worried about running for office? Well, politicians lie and steal your fucking money, so looks like he's trying to go for the job that he's good at. Anyway, just the news. That's the name of the show. Just the news. Because I knew I was going to be spending a good portion of it on Jeremy. And I didn't really... And it's MAHA Monday, so we're going to get to the MAHA minute. But, yeah. I think he pre-recorded, but there's 3 other people in the chat. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, essentially, we got the MAHA minute coming up later. We got the Jeremy stuff. But I figured what we would do is we would just spend, the first half of the show on this unfortunate situation with Jeremy. And I think we've done that right here. Guys, where's my money? Give me my fucking money, dude. Give me my money and I'll fucking drop this. I will drop this. I will never mention you again. Drop this shit. Give me my money. Give me my money. That's all. I'm at the point where that's all I want. Do not fuck with me. I'm not the one. I don't just go, oh, I'm gonna be quiet. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it go. No. I don't let shit go. Give me my fucking money. I will fucking make your life miserable. I will go over to your show. I will raid your show every fucking day. I will post about you every week. I will never stop telling you. If you run for... No. Sorry, guys. I'm not done with this yet. If you run for office... Where is he? Iowa? Is it Iowa? If you run for office, I'm hitting up every fucking local newspaper and telling them about this. I will make sure that everyone knows that you fire people and withhold their final pay. Yeah, I will do that. You have no idea how petty I am. I am so fucking petty when it comes to money. So petty. So petty. Give me my fucking money, dude. I'm gonna hit refresh right now and see. Let's see. Hold on. We're gonna go into my bank account. If there's I'll tell you guys, it's $1,000 a month. I've been trying not to say it's $50 a show. It's not that much money. It's $50 a show. I don't care about the money. It's $1,000 a month. I don't care about the money. I wasn't gonna tell you the amount because I didn't want to be like, fuck it. Yeah. Because I don't know if he pays people less or more or whatever. Nope, it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. It's definitely not there. There should be $1,000 in here. It's not there. Pay me my fucking money. Put you right next to Jesus. That's my mortgage payment. You know, like I said, the reason why I did the show, it had nothing to do with the money. I didn't need the job. I never needed the job. I wanted to work on the channel that Sean was on because I like Sean. And I was doing a show anyway. So this is like it's not extra money for me. It's like you want to get paid for what you're already doing. I'm like, yeah, sure. And I get to keep my sponsor money. So it's, you know, my sponsor money is different. Give me my fucking money. Do not fuck with me. All right. Now we'll move on. Netanyahu rejects Trump-backed Gaza. Hold on one sec. One sec. No. Will do. This is for my real job. I get paid a lot more than $1,000 a month. I get paid like $1,000 a day for that. Let me just type will do. Perfect. I just had to let that job know that I'm picking up materials and tools and I'll be over there. Do you guys want to see that final job? I know I do ADD all the time. I know I do ADD all the time, but this is the finished product for the job that I just did. I got paid $4,000 for this job, and I did it in about 30 hours of work. I get paid more than $1,000 a day to do this job. So if you're paying me $1,000 a month, trust me when I tell you, it's not about the money. I'll beat the fuck out of you for $15. This is what I do. This is what I'm good at. This is my profession. Okay? That's what I do. I never need money. People wait months for me to do shit like this. But if you take money from me that you didn't earn, you didn't deserve, I earned it, I deserve it, we have a problem. Pay me my fucking money, dude. Hold on one sec. Somebody in the chat. Iowa states employees who are fired or leave their position need to receive their last paycheck by the original payday. Yeah. Oh, dude, I'll file. I'll definitely file against him. I'll file. I'm gonna have the lawyers send. I already have a lawyer. They're gonna send a demand letter. I will spend $10,000 to get back $1,000. And if he wants to try to make me do that, great. Great. Yes, now we do we do the naughty button after the swear words now. But I still like the naughty button. I love my naughty button. This shit's staying on the screen, Jeremy. It's going to be on the screen every fucking day. If I were you, I would pay me my fucking money because on top of being on the screen, I'm sending you a demand letter. I will sue you. I will call the labor department. I will do every fucking thing until you realize how big of a mistake you made. If you want me to go away, end of day, today, and you know what? You should probably throw a couple extra bucks in there for the shows that I covered. But if I see only $1,000, I'll let it go. I'll let it go. And you guys should probably be tagging him and shit. And you should be clipping this and you should put it all over the internet. Because no matter what, it's happening. That's for all the swearing. Thank you, Bumba, for reminding me. I give a fuck about $1,000. The election commission, sure, we'll call the election commission. Well, I'll make his life fucking miserable over $1,000. I'm that petty. I am that fucking petty. I am. I will never let it go, ever. Okay, onto the news. Netanyahu rejects Trump-backed Gaza plan for Hamas disarmament. Okay? Washington Post, they're not going to let us read it. Fuck you. Israel does not accept the 15-point document. Okay, whatever. Netanyahu and Trump can't seem to get on the same page on certain things. And every time that happens, people are like, "Oh, Trump is controlled by Israel," or something like that. And it's like, okay, well, you know what, dude? Fine. I'm tired of these freaking talking points. You guys all sound like, you just sound so stupid, so retarded. Okay, from the AP, next story. Ukrainian drone attack on oil hub deep inside Russia kills 13. Is this a genocide? Is this a genocide? It's so weird how there's so much death on Bumba. It is so bad, that war in Ukraine, where in that war, you know. People have died. Oh, but they're mostly military. Yeah, but they're not all military. Tens of thousands of civilians have died. Tens of thousands of civilians have died in the war in Ukraine. Oh, I actually noticed that. Is the naughty button not muting? Hold on. The naughty button, I don't think is muting my swears for some reason. Broken and unreadable. Oh, great. We're having technical difficulties. Yeah. I can't even hear myself. Hold on. What's going on now? 1 minute on, next minute off. Yeah. Oh, no, I just heard it. I can't even hear myself. All right, it must be a DDoS attack by Jeremy. Here, we'll unplug and plug in. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Okay, I think we're good. I just had it. Check, check. Okay, check, check. We're good. All right, I just had it. I think we're good. But then it didn't. Yes or no? We're good. Okay. We're back. Here. Check, 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 check. Yes or no? We're good. Okay, I think we're good. Got it. Okay. Quick reminder for everybody: learn sign language. Jeremy Harrell stole $1,000 from me, and his contact info is right here. So everybody, go call him, and text him. Did you really put my phone number? Yes, I fucking did. Give me my money. Why is that off? Why is that off too? All right, there we go. We're supposed to be centered in between. Oh, it's because I moved. Oh, that's why. It's because I moved my mixer. Okay, perfect. Check, check. Good. Constant middle finger if we can't hear you. Got it. Now I can't hear myself. Damn, now this is all messed up. I can usually hear myself in my headphones. There we go. All right, I fixed that. I'll fix that real quick. Guys, this whole show today is kind of fucked because I went on a very long rant about Jeremy, and I'm a little pissed off because of it. So I know that people are like, no, you're good. I don't know, but I would have much rather preferred to do a professional show where I had everything all good and I was more focused. But instead, we're doing this because Fat Cunt stole money from me and I don't like it. Hit thumbs up for Misfit. Yes, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It bothers me to know, like, I don't think I think that even though I'm very, very mad, and you can see it, I don't think that I'm explaining how mad I am because, like, when people steal from me, that is, I'm like John Wick ready. I'm like ready to do shit. Stealing to me is just one of the worst things that you can do. So it's in the Bible. I got here late and missed a rant. Yep, you did. Jeremy has not paid me my final check. He stole from me, and he's muting people that tell people where I am. That's the last time I'm gonna give you guys. Everyone else, go watch the beginning of the show. Anyway, like I was saying, there's just so much death and destruction in this war in Ukraine, and I don't see the people flipping out about it as much as they do whenever the Jews do something. That's the problem that I see with the hypocrisy of the media and people on social media. It's definitely political. They want to memory hole the Ukraine war, but they want the Israeli conflicts and the US-Iran conflicts front and center. But if people were reporting on stories in terms of serious like death, destruction, whatever, Ukraine would still be the top story every day. But it's not, because people with an agenda are the ones who are pushing the messaging. I'll go back after Sean's show. Yeah. I can't wait to watch this replay. Oh, it got very, very spicy in the beginning. Very spicy. Jeremy, give me my fucking money, dude. Give me my fucking money. Give me my fucking money. Oil prices climb. This is from the New York Times, so take it with a grain of salt. Oil prices climb on stalemate in Strait of Hormuz. We can't read that, so let's actually fact check it. Let's fact check that shit. Oil prices are there. Let's go to Perplexity. Perplexity. All right. What do you think we should do? Do you think we should do a week of oil prices? Whoop. Have oil prices. Ugh! Actually, let's do this. How much have oil prices rose in the past week? Because that's the stalemate. The stalemate's about a week ago. See what they say. This is why AI is so good for information, like for the future, because it used to be like, you get the media would lie to you or somebody online would lie to you, and then when you you couldn't really fact check it because every other fact check. Okay, so crude oil has not risen over the past week at all. It's gone down. It's gone down. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oil prices climb on stalemate in Strait of Hormuz. Oil prices rose on Monday. I can't read the rest of this story, but according to the New York Times, oil prices rose on Monday as hopes diminished. Okay, let's try this. This is, you do not hate the media enough. You do not hate the media enough. How much did they rise today? I fucking hate these people. I hate them. The oil prices went down in the past week. Okay, a close. Oh. Hold on. It already told us. My bad. It already told us. It did rebound from last Friday's $78.18 close, and it's up about 1.8% today. So it's gone down overall for the week, and it's up. It's up 1.8 today. I hate you, media. I really do. I hate you. Veronica Majoral. Fucking why do you people have weird names? And Jason Kararian. Fuck you both. Live updates. Trump says U.S. only semi-negotiated. You know what you need to do, Trump? And everybody already knows this. You know what you need to do? You need to fucking bomb them. Bomb them and then call it a day. Just bomb them. That's the negotiation moving forward. Bomb them. By the way, guys, I wanted to let you know, this isn't a sponsor. I would love it if they were. But Blackout Coffee, I started getting Blackout Coffee because Bongino was promoting it. And I do the monthly, the flavor of the month thing. Where's my, hold on. You know what? One sec, guys. We got to do one more thing. I forgot. We got to do one more thing. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We got to put this under here. I am so petty. Yes. Yes. Where's Zack's money? There you go. All right. It's better now. No, not Black Rifle. Blackout. Blackout, not Black Rifle. Black Rifle is, they sponsor Tucker Carlson. And I know Jared, I know the owner, but that's a red line for me. I want my $1,000. I want it. I want it. It's not about the $1,000. It's about the principle. I want it. Right here. Where's my fucking money? Give me my fucking money. Anyway. Yeah. So I started Black Rifle monthly the club, whatever, the flavor of the month club, and French vanilla. This is the first time I've had French vanilla. And it's got to be, besides blueberry crumble, it's got to be my new favorite flavor because it's really good. French vanilla French vanilla blackout coffee. Very good. Very good. All right, back to the news. I'm doing the news so shitty today. I'm just basically like ADD. I'm just where's my money? where's my money, man? Where's my money? Where's my money, man? Where's my money? And then I try to do the news and I'm like, that motherfucker still owes me money. Where's my money? Anyway, Trump told Axios the U.S. is only semi-negotiating and signaled he would allow economic pressure to pile on Tehran. Iran set out new demands for reopening the Strait of Hormuz that include compensating Iran for war damage. You know what? I want to get to this story too. Tucker Carlson, you don't want to come to Iowa. It's a liberal hellhole. Iowa stands for I. Hold on. What did this say? Trust me, you don't want to come to Iowa. It's a liberal hellhole. Iowa stands for I oughta went around. I oughta went around. Wish I knew that before we moved here. It's a mini California. Yeah, that shit road trip's gonna happen. It's not it's MAHA Monday. Better Off Dead, funniest movie. I like that movie too. I was just looking and I go, what does Iowa stand for? I couldn't read it because it was too small on my I oughta went around. I like it. Okay. I'll only if I go there, I'm gonna go there. I'll stand on his front steps. I'll be like, go get my money, and I'll leave. I'm not really gonna go to Iowa. Give me my fucking money though, dickhead. Out of principle, be a man. Be a fucking man. Men don't steal. Men don't steal. Real men do not steal from other men. You coward. You fucking coward, Jeremy. Put my fucking money in my account. You piece of shit. How dare you take my fucking money? Never letting that go. If you want me to stop talking about it, pay me my fucking money. If you want me to fuck with you till the end of fucking time, keep it. I'll come and fuck it. I'll slash all 4 of your fucking tires so you just lose $1,000. I'm saying hypothetically. No, I mean like if somebody hypothetically, if somebody stole $1,000 from me, okay, hypothetically, I wouldn't care if I got the money back. I would only want them to lose $1,000 because of me. So, if I were to have somebody slash all 4 of your tires, I'm not going to do that. I'm totally not going to do that. If I were to do that, though, I think that would cost you about $1,000, probably more. I wouldn't care if I got the money back. I would only care that you didn't get to keep my money because you would have had to pay it out in some other way. Give me my fucking money, dude. I should have just named the show Where's My Fucking Money? I should have just named the show Where's My Money because I'm not talking about the news at all. Screw me out of $1, it'll cost you $100. I agree, Carl Benji. Anyway, Tucker Carlson's, aren't you only hypothetically supposed to slash 3? Maybe, I don't know. Tucker Carlson did this weird 10-point plan where he talked about how we're going to go to nuclear war and we should give reparations to Muslims. I don't understand. But this was like, I just was scrolling this morning and I saw this thing. And it was I think it was Nick Fuentes' assessment of Tucker Carlson. And by the way, let's just be very clear. Nick Fuentes is a dumb cunt. He's a little Mexican twink. You shouldn't listen to a fucking word he says, but because there's things in here that I agree with, I'm going to read it. The same rules should apply to all presidents, federal agents, and elites, such as Jeffrey Epstein, whose impunity Carlson cast as emblematic of an Epstein class enriching itself through a corrupt system. I don't understand that part. Carlson claimed Israel. All right, this is what I was looking at. Tucker Carlson claimed Israel pushed the U.S. into war with Iran. That is a dumb, retarded talking point that makes absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever. Because Donald Trump has been talking about bombing Iran since 1980. I don't understand how that's a fucking thing. Um, Israel, just because Israel also wants us, you know what, doesn't mean whatever. I do agree with Tucker Carlson that America should rebuild farming, manufacturing, and craftsmanship. However, right, that's not Trump's fault. That's not the Jews' fault. There's a lot of work that Trump has done to do that. Trump has been awesome with farmers. Democrats are the ones that want to control the means of production and the supply. So, start going after Democrats. Every Tucker Carlson episode is going after Netanyahu, who has nothing to do with American farming. Why don't you go after China for buying up all the farmland? Why don't you just start actually talking about the real fucking problem, Tucker? You don't. You blame the Jews for everything because you're a cunt. Carlson also alleges that the urban planners deliberately uglified American cities. He talks about this all the time. All the places that Tucker Carlson thinks are so fucking beautiful were built by slaves. All right? Every time, Qatar is beautiful. Slaves. Not slaves. Way back. Slaves that are still alive built that. A lot of them died building it, but that was very modern slavery that built your beautiful fucking cities. All right? So if you and America is not uglified, by the way. America is beautiful. There's many, many beautiful places, and even big cities, like New York and Chicago, they are beautiful, right? There's a lot. They're from a distance. It's when you get inside, that's when they're ugly, because they smell like piss and there's fucking graffiti everywhere. But if you zoom out and look at the skyline, it is a masterpiece. It's a beautiful masterpiece, and it's a beautiful city. Chicago, I always wanted to go to Chicago. It was the history of Chicago. Boston, I grew up in Boston. It is a beautiful city until you get inside. It's the people, it's the crime, it's the graffiti. The actual cities are not ugly. Right? San Antonio, I live here. It's beautiful. There's a lot less of the crime. There's a lot less of the graffiti. There's a lot less of the homeless people. So no, the cities are not ugly in America. You're fucking ugly. And then there was one more where he was literally talking about giving reparations to the people of the countries the U.S. went to war with. Dude, you're literally a fucking Democrat. Jesus. Okay. Well, it's 9 o'clock, so we're going to get to the MAHA minute. Just a quick reminder. Jeremy, give me my fucking money. I want my fucking money. Give me my fucking money. I wonder if tomorrow will be... Oh, tomorrow is going to be a part 2. Every day I'm going to say, give me my fucking money. Until he gives me my fucking money. I don't think that anyone would expect how nuclear I would go with this. But this is beyond anything. All right. MAHA minute. And then I'll let you out of here. Everybody head over to Sean's show on LFA. I don't want you to raid Sean. I mean, Sean's my friend. But if you want to say, where's Zack's money, then, and you get muted, you get muted. But you will get muted. I want you to give Sean love, but I don't want to take away Sean's audience. But Sean's going over to Bongino, so whatever. Okay. MAHA minute. We do this every Monday. MAHA minute with Caitlin Sinclair. This one's 1:39, a little over a minute.
Well, if you blinked this week, you missed some headlines that would have sounded impossible a few years ago. I'm Caitlin Sinclair. Let's dive in. Well, the accountability clock might finally be ticking. Senator Rand Paul's committee just voted this week to hold Dr. Anthony Fauci in contempt. Now it's up to the DOJ to decide whether or not to act. And wait, what did Secretary Kennedy say on national TV?
No good thing has ever come from gain-of-function research. With Lyme disease,
Agreed.
It almost certainly came from these experiments and is now devastating our country.
And he announced the U.S. is ending federal support for this type of dangerous experimentation.
Very nice.
And turns out
That's a
hindsight
huge one.
really is 2020.
There's several people that we all owe apologies to.
Stephen A. Smith just admitted he did everything officials told him to during COVID-19. He got the shots, he wore the mask, and still nearly died. Now he's changing his tune.
When it comes to Kyrie Irving, I can't apologize strongly enough.
And Aaron Rodgers saying he finally feels vindicated.
How much time did the network spend at that? How much time did they spend on my
Bye, everybody. I know you guys
week,
want to go over to Sean. Go over to Sean. I'm just going to
vaccination
finish this up.
Did they do even a minute? Did they do even a minute on Tony Fauci?
No, I don't think I've heard anything.
I'll do your shout-outs anyway.
And finally, here's a healthcare win that didn't get nearly enough attention. HHS just announced a record number of over 30 million Americans received care through federally funded health centers last year. The secretary saying it's proof that when we invest in preventing disease instead of just treating it, we build a healthier America. And that does it for this week's MAHA Minute. I'll see you next time.
All right, Caitlin Sinclair with the MAHA Minute as every week, as we do every week. I know a few of you had to run over to Sean, and I say this every week. Until Sean moves over to Bongino, if you want to leave early, go ahead and leave early. I'll still give you a shout out. Crazy Mo, I appreciate that. Listen, I'm not telling anybody to not support LFA. I'm telling Jeremy to give me my fucking money. That's it. All right. I'm not like him. I don't want to steal his audience. I don't want to steal anything from anybody. I wasn't going to steal anything. Keeping my money is theft. It's theft. You are stealing from me. You are stealing $1,000 from me. All right. 7 Legion Studios, Hollywood. I think that stands for Hollywood. Emerald Sonic on The Edge. W. Wilson. Crazy Mo. Cynthia Mangles. Appreciate you. Let me pull up this screen so I can scroll. We got Spoiled Bretley, Roadrunner 513, Big Daddy Jameson, Amy, Great Guy Gary, Bad Moon, Emerald Sonic, and Carl Benji. I think that's a good Gianna McQuillan? Okay. Anyway, make sure to let Jeremy Harrell know that he owes me fucking money and I want my fucking money. All right. I will see you all tomorrow for TDS Tuesday, where I will once again ask Jeremy for my fucking money. See you later.